Welcome back to our Protecting Our Community. I'm your host, Brian Coyle. I've been talking with Sergeant Robert Ryan from the Philadelphia Police Department about what it takes to become a police officer in our city. We're going to continue with that discussion, but before we do, I'd like to show a video about Philadelphia police officers talking about the value of their cultural background on the job.
My name is Shantabi Hearn. I've been a Philadelphia police officer for 11 years. My first assignment was with the 6th District here in Center City, and I'm currently assigned to the Mounted Patrol Unit. I believe that an Asian officer could bring to the Philadelphia Police Force just a familiar face so that the Asian community would feel comfortable coming to us for help. It's just making my family proud. Law enforcement wasn't something that, we really, is the norm for an Asian person, especially a female.
Hi, my name is Trang Lee. I've been an officer for 9 years. I was assigned to the 14th District and currently the 1st District. What I love about my job is that I'm out there making a difference every day. Whether it be making a simple report or helping an elder lady crossing the street or finding a lost child, is that doing something that is that's useful in the community.
My name is Devin Chatterton. I'm currently assigned to Central Detectives in downtown Philadelphia, and I've been with the police department for 4 years. Most of my post-grad work has been in the legal field, but I left the desk for a more hands-on approach towards legal aspects of working.
Hi, I am Sergeant Tony Wu. I have been with the Philadelphia Police Department for 9 years. I chose to join this department because of an incident that occurred in my personal life, which was 9/11. It just inspired me to join the department. I asked myself, what can I do to help? And I looked into a couple of law enforcement agencies, and I just decisively chose to join the Philadelphia Police Department. Just being able to help people, because I'm a sergeant in patrol. People stop me all the time, and it's to ask, hey, how do I go to this street? And being able to tell them, oh, this is how you get there. It makes me really happy, and I love it.
The growing population of the Asian community, I think it adds a level of comfort to its citizens that they may not feel with people of other ethnicities.
It kind of ascertain that it's okay to trust the police, and a lot of times the Asian community, they're very leery with law enforcement.
For me personally, I like to introduce different things to people, and I like to know different things. So an Asian officer could bring all of this. And it's a big city, so it's very important for even officers to understand different cultures.
I'm Officer Shantabi Hearn, and that's how I make an impact.
Xin chào, tôi tên là Trang Lê và tôi là cảnh sát của Philadelphia.
Detective Devin Chatterton, and that's how I make an impact.
我係費城警察胡正談。
So, Sergeant, the video that we've just shown to the audience was about diversity. Diversity is very important in any police department. How's it going in the Philadelphia Police Department?
It's doing well. That's one of the things we pride ourselves on every day. We're out there in every community trying to let them know that we want those in that community to represent the police department on the force, and that we also were asking for the public to help us too, to find the people they want to see represent the police department. So it's sort of twofold. We always want to find the best people, but we've done a fairly good job, trying to get much diversity within the department, including the LGBT community. Right now, the Philadelphia Police Department is 70% male and 30% female. So that's one of the things. We also reach out to a lot of the women's groups. We're going to be hosting a Chat and Chew coming up in the fall to let women know that this is still a viable career option for women. Women bring a different skill set to policing, different than men. So, like I said, we're always reaching out to all different walks of life, different cultural backgrounds, to let them know that there's a place for them within the Philadelphia Police Department.
Is that still in the process of a location where that's going to be held at?
Yeah, we're still working on that, and when that's announced, we will put that out on our website as well as our Twitter and Instagram pages to let the community know where this is going to take place. So we're going to be doing different things like that all through the year
smaller things,
Okay.
but also to help gauge the community.
Okay.
So.
Our men and women that served our country, when they leave the military service, is there an opportunity for them to get on the job?
There is. One of the things that we don't have in the Philadelphia Police Department is an age requirement, which is really good to the service members, because a lot of times people have spent 20 years serving their country, and other departments maybe would have an age requirement where they weren't able to come onto the force. We do not. So for someone who served our country, men and women, they would be given 10 points added to their final score, as long as they were a veteran with an honorable discharge and produced their DD 214.
Okay. So when everyone goes through the process, do you inform the applicants anytime about the dangerous work a police officer has to endure and the sacrifices that they make?
Well, one of the things is that the recruitment team that goes out every day typically has those conversations with people who want to sign up for law enforcement. A lot of times there's real conversations about what the job entails. A lot of times it's not about violent crime, but it's also daily dealing with people who have had something happen to them that is upsetting to them, where you're going to have to respond. So talking about there's just more than just chasing bad guys. There's really going to be a level of people needing your resources and help to better help the situation they're having at that time. So one of the things we do at our recruitment unit is we also have all the different units that people can go to, but also we have the wall of honor for those officers who come line of duty, so that they can see really what could happen when they become a police officer. We would never want that to happen, but we certainly want people to realize that this is a job where you're going to have to defend someone's life with your own life sometimes.
Right, absolutely. For those who are in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and who are already Act 120 police officers somewhere else,
Yes.
Are they able to join the Philadelphia Police Department?
They are. We don't, right now we're not doing any kind of lateral job opening. They would have to then apply for the police officer recruit position, and then if they were to get hired and they're already certified, there would be condensed version with the Philadelphia Police Academy, since they are certified already with the state of Pennsylvania.
Okay. When one passes the whole process, what's the first day like of the police academy, and how long is it?
So the first day of the police academy is probably a little bit more like a mini boot camp. It's going to be a little bit of yelling. It's going to be a lot of paperwork, and sort of going to tell about the rules and responsibilities and what it's like to become a police officer and what's going to be expected going forward. One of the things that people sometimes fail to realize as an officer, you have to live differently, higher ethical standards than a regular person would. So we always ingrain that it's important to do that. It's about 10 months long. Sometimes it's a little shorter, a little bit longer, depends how many recruits we have there at that time. But it's typically from day one, you're learning until the time that you get out of the police academy. And you're going through all different classes there, between criminal law to firearms training to driver training to defensive tactics. Report writing. There's a whole host of things you're going to learn, and even though you're learning that in the academy, it's really, you're going to learn a lot more when you get to the street.
Okay. So during your process in the Philadelphia Police Academy, that is a paid position, correct?
It is. It's a paid training, starting at $52,873. Full benefits. You begin to accrue vacation, as well as pay into the pension. So we're really paying you to go to school. So really, there's an incentive that people should work very hard. Hopefully, they want this job more than anything. So it's not going to be like they're really going to school, because this is really a career they're going to choose.
And they do offer health benefits?
They do. Day one. Yep. It's law enforcement health benefits. You're covered day one for you, or if you have any family members as well.
And then that covers what? Eye protection, eyes, and
prescription. We also have a dental plan.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a full gamut.
All right. The deferred compensation, do you know what that is?
Yeah, one of the things the city of Philadelphia allows people to put away a portion of their salary up to $18,000 a year to save for retirement. So one of the things we try to tell the young recruits to get in it now, so when it's time to retire, that they're going to be well set. But that's one of the things that, it's a program, it's pre-taxed, taken out of your paycheck bi-weekly.
Okay. And I believe you mentioned paid vacation and holiday.
Yes. So based on someone who was starting out, you get it's about 10 days per year, and about, I think it's 12 days for sick days per year. And then after you get your 5-year anniversary, it increases and so forth. So.
What kind of special units are there in the Philadelphia Police Department?
Well, Philadelphia Police Department is the 4th largest police department in the country with 6,500 officers, so there's tons of opportunity to move up. You have anything from SWAT, which a lot of people ask about, to the Special Victims Unit. We have Mounted Patrol, we have TAC Air, we have the Academy, we have the Recruitment Unit. So someone who started as patrol officer certainly would have a way to move up pretty quickly within other units. You also can get promoted fairly quickly, considering you have 1 year to move up to be a corporal, and 1 year to be a detective, and 2 years to take the sergeant's exam.
So it sounds like there's a lot of opportunities for everyone.
There is. We have had people who have left and gone to smaller departments and realized that they were going to have more upward mobility here within the Philadelphia Police Department and actually returned.
Oh, that's awesome. Anything during your career that you'd like to share to the viewers? Any, if you call it war stories, anything that was fulfilling?
You know, I found that every day pretty much was fulfilling on the street. I picked a career that I think was something I loved more than anything. So for me, it never felt like I was working. Doing another job prior to that, I felt like it was a chore. Every day, even I go to work in the recruitment unit, I'm sort of making a difference in a different capacity. But you know, even as patrol or even as a sergeant within the 12th District in Southwest, I always felt I made an impact that day. It was something that I loved doing, and I'm just grateful that God was given this opportunity to do this.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
If you're interested in becoming a Philadelphia police officer, go to the Philadelphia Police Department website at phillypolice.com. I would like to thank our guest, Sergeant Robert Ryan, for joining us today, and you, the viewers, for tuning in and being part of the solution with protecting our community. So until next time, remember, protecting our community is everyone's business. Keep those eyes and ears open.